Hey fellas, how's it going today?
Good. How
Bro,
about
man, how
you?
you feeling, Bernard? Good to see you, dog.
Good to see you again, man. How you doing?
Chilling, man. You know, we here. Season 4 doing the thing.
That's
Bright
right.
out today.
That's right. Let's jump right into this. Sasha, this question's for you.
Sir.
Four seasons in, how challenging is it always to keep viewers on their toes and guessing with this show?
Yeah, I mean it's a huge challenge because this show is its own show, but it exists within this larger universe. So the mandate is always keep it fresh, keep it surprising, you know, and for us on Kanan, sort of keep it grounded. So that's a real challenge. I'm not gonna lie because there's Power was 6 seasons. This show's been 4 seasons. Then there's Force. Then there's Ghost. There's so it's like the challenge is always to try to find new, interesting, compelling ways to tell these stories where it doesn't feel like we're necessarily repeating ourselves.
Mhm.
Um, and the best way to do that, quite frankly, Bernard, is through the relationships, the characters, and I feel like that's where we discover the most interesting new stuff is like the dynamics between the characters as opposed to like this shootout or that kidnapping or whatever. Like, look, that's that not that those are cliches necessarily, but look, you can sort of see that on any show. But what's unique to Raising Kanan is rock, jukebox, Kanan, those relationships, these versions of Kanan and jukebox, Marvin, Lulu. So that's really, how we sort of meet the moment, I guess.
Awesome. Now, so you, MeKai, following our last season, shocking season finale, do you think Kanan resents Rock for killing Howard and take away any possibility of having him as a meaningful relationship with him as a father?
100%. 100%. I think
Mhm.
um in this world where Kanan is trying to establish himself as a person, I think that was an integral part to what he was figuring out in those seasons leading up to Howard's death. Though it's fraught between the two of them, you see them still trying to figure it out. And that's something that I think Kanan revered and respected in this world where everybody's not really keeping it super hunted with him, right? Like I think
Mhm.
Howard offered him a space to work through those things, while also trying to work and change with him, right? Like I think they were discovering things at the same time, and that's why, um, I think that's why it hurts Kanan even more so in this moment. Is like, you know, I was figuring it out. I was working through it. I was doing the things. And who are you to make that decision for me? I think that's a
Mhm.
that's a thing for Kanan a lot of the times with his mother is like, Mom, no, you don't. I am a growing man now. You don't make these decisions for me anymore as much as you want to. And even as much as you may want to when I'm trying to make decisions for you or help you in that same sort of way. I think that even adds a layer to his frustration with his mom, especially in that moment, because that whole operation of getting rid of Ronnie was to protect his mom because Ronnie was coming for Rock at that point.
Right.
She was the next pawn to be knocked over. So that whole thing kind of blows up in Kanan's face. It's like, well, what did I do this for if you were just going to do this? You know what I mean? Like, so it's interesting seeing work through that sort of thing, man. But yeah, it
Awesome.
definitely threw a wrench in any sort of recollection with them. That wasn't
Great.
already there. That definitely adds a layer.
Great answer. This is my time with you guys. I appreciate the answers. I appreciate the time. I love this show. I've seen the first 2 episodes. I'm already hyped, man. So thank you very much.
Keep tuning
Great
in, but
seeing you, man.
man, see
Thanks
you
so
soon,
much.
bro.
Of course.
Peace.